Hello everyone and welcome to another classic guitar video. I know it's been a while. I've been sick and I've had to deal with my cut that went clear down to the bone there when I was working on a piano. I've only got about 60% use on this and I can't move these two fingers independently anymore. If I move one, the other one comes with it. So that's a quick update on that. Tonight's show is brought to you by Glendora Guitar Center. Check them out. They're really great. Tonight's guitar is a guitar that I custom built myself back in about June. Yeah, June. I made and I built this guitar myself from raw stock wood. So I made it, designed it, built it. Well, actually, it's designed of a Les Paul style guitar. But I did build the guitars. I did build the guitar rather, and I'm just putting the finishing touches on it. And I'm going to polish the frets and the fretboard again for a second time, and I'm going to put the spalted wood, spalted maple wood pick guard on it that I just finished making today. And I'm going to put that on that and put a setup on it, and that'll be it on this guitar. I have somebody possibly interested in this guitar. So it's a custom shop guitar. It's $3,500. It's all spalted flamed maple and mahogany. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's a nice piece. So let's go ahead and just get started right in on it. And here it is in all its glory. In Marymount. It is pretty darn cool. And pretty darn special, if I do say so myself. So yeah, here it is. Whoops. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I built this guitar back in June from raw wood, raw stock wood, just like I do a lot of my custom shop guitars. Well, all my custom shop guitars. You can see the back of it. Pretty cool. Flamed maple and mahogany, kind of a flame, and the back plates are wood also. Pretty much everything is wood or wooden on this guitar. But you can see the flaming on it is pretty darn cool on this side. There's some flaming on this side too, but mostly over here. And it's a pretty cool piece. You can see the sides and the binding that I've done. And yeah, it's a pretty cool piece. So we're gonna finish this sucker right up sooner rather than later. And, I got the new pick guard that I just finished for it today in my shop. That's the spalted pick guard, wood pick guard. I have to peek and tweak the size of the opening of the pickup opening here, just a tiny bit. I'm about a 1/16 of an inch off, or a couple of millimeters off in it fitting, but that's how it'll look. And then I have the genuine Gibson mounting hardware, and bracket and screws. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and test play it. It's been what, 6 months since I've had my hands on this guitar, so just gotta make sure everything is still copacetic. Oh, and it is. It's hard for me to play because I still have my injury. So, oh yeah, gotta clean up those pots a little. When the guitar sits a while, sometimes the pots can get a little scratchy from non-use. So you just kind of move them, and the scratching will go away. out of tune, but you get the idea, and it works, so we're good. We're good on that aspect. So I am going to, I'm going to take the back plates off and double check the electronics and everything, and make sure nothing's happened. It sounds good, but you always want to give it a visual check too, just to make sure. And since my covers are wood, you want to be very careful in unscrewing them and screwing them back in. You don't crack the wood or mar it up. Still some of my polish from when I polished the body. Okay, but that's all right. It's still good. And that's all that matters. I've taken pictures before, but I'll just take some extras, just to say I did. Just to say I did. Ouch. I still have to be very careful with my finger. And just kind of give everything kind of a little jiggle, just to make sure everything is copacetic. Yeah, everything's good. So we'll put the cover back on that. Yeah, I built this sucker from scratch. I did it in a span of about a month and a half, close to 2 months. Okay, now we'll take the back plate off. We'll sit down to do it so I can see what I'm doing, because it's really glossy. Yeah, it's a cool piece. I'm pretty proud of this guitar. It came out really nice. I would put it against any Gibson custom shop guitar. I really and actually would, most definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Take another picture. And we can showcase my green drop capacitors and whatnot. Oop. Picture's a little too shiny. There we go. Okay, just giving a last check, make sure everything's copacetic, just to double check. You never know, something couldn't come loose after a while or whatnot, and you just want to make sure. And we'll go ahead and
tighten all the nuts, bolts, screws, and washers on it too, because it's been sitting a while. So we had a really hot summer, and today was only like 44 degrees outside. So, you know, guitars are made of wood and metal and plastics and everything, and all that expands and contracts and expands and contracts, and then pretty soon you've got loose parts. So you don't want that. A little bit more, okay. Now we'll tighten the strap button. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too loose at all. Been sitting in its case, hard shell case, since June. Okay, we're good there. And then we'll check the tightening on the tuners. Make sure those are all copacetic. Set screws, whatnot. I gotta do an unboxing opening. I was gonna do it before this video, but kind of forgot. But I got my new Wera screwdriver that I've been patiently waiting for since summer. This one's not getting the job done anymore. The tip has since worn off. Or not worn off, worn down some in actuality. Okay, those are all tight though. And then we'll go ahead and we'll tighten the tuner machine heads. Yeah, those aren't too bad. Again, the guitar's been sitting since June. And sometimes things can come a little loose. Sometimes not. This actually isn't that bad. So then we'll check the truss rod. And do all that rigmarole. Tighten the tuning pegs rather next. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we're good on that. Okay, so we're all good on that. Now we'll go ahead and detune it. And then take the truss rod cover off. That tuning peg might be a little loose, so we'll figure that out here in a minute. Headstock is flamed spalted maple also. Suppose I should move the camera view, like I forgot. There we go. And we'll take these off. That one. We'll loosen a little more. take the truss rod cover off, double check it.
By the way, in case where you neglected to mention it, the Dominion once sank
Got some glitter, orange and black and green glitter all over my table. Not all over, but on my table. From when I was doing the Halloween streams on my other channel. That tells you I haven't cleaned my tabletop here since then. Not a big deal though. I'll live, I think. Okay. That truss rod cover off. Again, it's all wood. Wooden. Flamed. No, this is rosewood, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll show it to you just to prove it to you. See the greening, let the camera focus. Come on. Camera's not focusing. Come on.
took me 3 months to grow them. Nobody touches my peppers. So soft.
There we go. It's a little better. You can see the graining in the wood there. On the other side. Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, I'll double check the truss rod now. Probably going to need a little bit of adjustment now that the winter type weather is here.
I leave early next week.
No, we're not going anywhere. It's too dangerous.
Ben, the green attacked Earth. That's not exactly next door.
We don't know where they're going to attack next.
See what's going on here.
I can't talk you out.
Not a chance.
Come on. I think if memory serves, I used a slightly different size. It's usually not in these wrenches, so yeah, I'll have to get out my set. And then use from there.
Doesn't seem right. Lawless, plotting, secrecy. What are we? Romulans? No, we're Cardassians. But right now, Cardassians in occupied territory. To defeat an occupying army takes careful planning and secrecy. Can we really hope to defeat the Dominion?
My.
They're stronger than now. But we will be fighting to win back our homes and our freedom, and that will make us even stronger. I remember the day I heard the news that
No.
Cardassian had joined the Dominion.
Come on now.
Like everyone else.
Ah, there we go.
We were going to be rulers of the entire upper quadrant.
Oh.
Instead, we're a conquered people. Serpents in our own land. All that was...
Come on. You gotta find the hex and then get it in the hex.
Are you sure we can trust these officers? And the troops under their command. Still, it's not a very long list, is it? It will get longer.
A little loose.
All Cardassians rise up.
Usually on a fresh built guitar you gotta go back and readjust your truss settings once you've gone through a season of different types of weather. And it's 3.5 millimeter.
Cancel it.
There we go. Now we're good. Now I gotta sit down and look at it visually and make sure that it's good and lined up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we will check the tightness on the jam nuts on the tuners. A little bit loose.
wrong place, Angel. Oh, forgive me if I've offended you in any way. I am but a moon made warm by the light of your
Yeah, that one was pretty loose. This is why after building a guitar you gotta come back a little while after and kind of double check everything.
Tell me. What's bothering you?
Everything. The prayers, the ritual, these robes. I can't keep pretending I follow the path of the prophets.
You won't have to. The pod wraiths are waiting to embrace you.
So you keep saying, but when is that going to happen?
As soon as we release them from the fire caves.
Release them? But the prophecies.
What about them?
Well, they warned that the release of the power wraiths will mean the end of Bajor.
The old Bajor.
Okay,
But
we're good on that.
Bajor.
Okay, I'm gonna take the pickups out too and just kind of give them a visual check. Checkity check check check. Just to say I did. Just to say I did check them. You know?
You're sure of that?
It is meant to be.
And what will become of you?
And I will be at your side for as long as you need me. But first, we have to release the power wraiths.
How do we do that?
The answer is in the text of the Kustom.
It is forbidden for anyone to open that book.
Yes. Anyone except the kind.
It is said to contain great evil.
You have nothing to fear.
Take this bag away because I don't need it anymore, really. Okay.
You're watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Join the conversation on Twitter with hashtag
Yeah, these knobs have been on there so long that
TV series 6 nights
a little tight, but you just be a little patient.
only on H&I.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a little holiday spirit going with some blue talking seats.
And they'll come off. I do need something to drink though, because I'm a little parched. I think I'll do that right now.
I'm happy to have him, but I'm still living at home, and I can't keep him on my car insurance. His last fender bender nearly killed my race. It was time for him to get his own policy. I told him, try the General. They accept most cars and drivers, so he downloaded their free mobile app. 10 months later, he had his own car insurance with the right coverage at a great rate. Let the General make life easier. Call 800-GENERAL or go to thegeneral.com. Did you know that every single flush brings odors onto your soft surfaces? Then they get released back into the air. You smell them all. Ew, right? That's 5 degrees below
Okay, we'll get back to doing these.
and watch it get to work. Unlike the leading comb, small spaces can continuously eliminate
Oop, careful, you don't want to chip the edge of the knobs or bend the shaft.
Like science? That means you'll love your monthly science subscription from Little Passports.
Sometimes a double-handed method helps.
Curious one of yours. One experiment at a time. Buy now at littlepassports.com. Must be 18 or older to order.
It's about safe in the South.
Yeah, they're on there good, that's for sure.
What are you talking about? Cell phone isn't the problem. They came over the North Wall.
Sometimes they fit tighter than others, so you just gotta be a little patient.
I am Travis, remember? And I say we start from the South Wall. The North Wall's the place that helps us keep the enemy out.
I might have to just leave them on, they're on so tight.
I just want to wait
You don't want to break the shaft on the pot, you know?
every time. What if we put cannons along the long barracks like this? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Do you know how much it'll be to build this thing? I don't believe it. You won't know. The Breen have joined forces with the enemy, and here you are, calmly playing. Pressure clock. Shouldn't you be doing something more productive? I just spent 14 hours recalibrating the weapons array.
Well, that one's coming up, but slowly.
Well,
You just gotta be a little careful, that's all.
What about a moat? A moat? Around the Alamo? Yes, here, look, we can widen the stream, maybe make it a little deeper. I see we'll build a moat around the station.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, I might have to come back to those. They're on there really good and I don't want to break them. So I'll just have to come back to them.
He knows how to have a good toy. Besides having a toy, you heard the shape he would
Okay, so that being said, I'll take off the bridge. Okay, get that off. We'll get those knobs off. Just it's cold in here. It's 54 degrees in here, so they're kind of shrunken down on there. Yeah.
Yes, you are. We haven't been to bed yet. After we had a very rough sleep. I had no idea the green could polarize such a lot.
Okay, we're getting there.
You know those refrigeration suits they were.
Maybe I'll attempt these again right now.
The whole world is a frozen wasteland. Well, it's not. Cleveland, our whole planet is quite comfortable. Then why do they wear refrigeration suits? You see what I mean?
My. I need two of them if I can find my other ones here. Where'd it go? I don't know where they are right now.
Have anything better to do than to stand here and gain your confidence? I wasn't aware that I'd lost. Calm down, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna move the camera back.
You thought the Dominion was going to lose this war? Drag Cardassia down with it.
Okay. And we'll just keep trying it.
That's no excuse to lose faith in oneself or one's
I think that one's coming.
It's as if you groped your way through a dark tunnel and stepped back out into the light once again. When the lights told you
Just gotta be careful, you don't want to break that shaft.
veneration would be culprit.
My.
You know me so well.
I know I didn't glue them. Sometimes one has to glue them in a little bit with like Elmer's glue or something, a little bit of wood glue. I didn't have to with these because they were on there pretty good anyway. But we'll keep going.
I like it so much better when we agree. Would you?
Oh man. They're on there pretty darn good. Sometimes if you pry up, that does better. You just gotta be careful. Go slow.
Well, put it on my desk.
I speak frankly.
If you must.
This book has not been removed from the archives, not for 700 years.
Your point being,
The knowledge it contains.
Wow, they're on there pretty good. Okay. Well, I'll come back to it a little later then. My.
In the right hands, there is an old saying. He who studies evil is studied by evil.
I will keep that in mind. Now give me the book.
Your concern for her eminence is appreciated and acknowledged. Nevertheless, do as she says. I will see to it that no harm comes to her.
There, that should make you feel better.
I wish you could. But this man, one day he comes onto Deep Space Nine, and the next he's become your closest advisor. What do we know of him? What does he want? I want only to serve the Kai. This is his idea. Isn't it? To study this.
And my pickup bezels I made from scratch. They are solid wood.
That's all anyone needs to know.
I have no idea why I was chosen. But who are we to question the ways of the prophets?
Okay, there we go.
Perhaps you should go to the temple and ask the prophets forgiveness for questioning their wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take another picture just because I can.
And he may serve you well for many more if the power is serving worthy. Well, aren't you going to open it?
I can get those dang covers off. I mean knobs off.
But they are powerful, and they're willing to share that power with you. The question is, do you want it?
Just want to double check, you know. Make sure everything is all copacetic, and it is.
This can't be. This is a trick.
Okay. Put the back. And then we'll check the other one. Just want to give a visual, you know. It's been a while, so.
The words are here. They're just hidden. That's all. It's up to us.
We got to do a final pickup pole height adjustment too on this.
In the NYPD, the stakes are high, and the impact is big.
This is big.
Welcome to the big time NYPD Blue. Tonight, starting at 1 a.m., 12 Central on H&I. Lowe's helps you do hosting right. With the best prices of the year, appliances to help you get everything and everything. Shop
So again, this guitar is made of flame spalted maple on the top, mahogany pickup bezels. The back and sides are flame maple and mahogany, flame mahogany, and rosewood fretboard, flame maple headstock.
feels different. This holiday,
Man, I've been waiting to finish this guitar since June. And I'm finishing it now because I have a prospectable buyer for it. So, wanted to finish it, put the finishing touch on it, which was the spalted maple pick guard and hardware. Put a final setup on it. And need to get those off. Okay.
There's no sunlight necessary
Oh, yeah.
and no green thumb required. So you get the harvest without the hassle. Arrow garden is everything you need to
Oh,
get
yeah.
growing in
We're
minutes.
doing good.
Just drop in the pots, add water and plant food, and watch them grow. Easy to
Get some of the dust out.
and no worries. Arrow garden fresh means all year round. You'll grow 5 times faster than soil.
Make another quickie picture just because I can.
And you grow it over and over for months. You can grow the freshest herbs, the tastiest vegetables, even the most beautiful flowers. There's an arrow garden for every home, every budget. And arrow garden.
Ow, my knee. It's so cold outside. Everything's affecting my knee and my bad back and my bad everything, you know? Just one of those things. Okay. I'll put that back in.
Available at Amazon and these fine retailers.
And we'll adjust the pickup pull height. And we'll do final pickup, general pickup height after we get the strings back on it and all that good stuff. Again, you don't want to go too tight on these because they're wood and you don't want to crack them. So I'll stand up to do the final tightening.
This is you doing, isn't it? Let me guess. The emissary asked for a little favor.
I never once mentioned the word emissary.
But you did arrange this.
I'm just trying to keep you out of harm's way. That's such a terrible thing for a husband to do.
I told you I don't need or want that kind of protection. I want you to call whoever you call and have them put me back on the active list.
Cassidy is only for a month.
I don't care if it's only for a day. How would you like it if I called Admiral Ross and said, oh, do me a favor, please don't send my husband on any dangerous missions this month.
Look, that's not the same thing.
I'm standing. My job is
Do the
just
final pickup pull height adjustment. These are Gibson Classic 57s. So they're very good pickups.
Marriage, it changes everything. If you're not careful, that will be you and Kira.
Gotta be careful of the pickup wax. It gets all over the place.
Here are the other volume children.
Thank you so much. You may go now.
Eminence, I must inform you, the archivist of you heard the cry. Leave us in wondering why. You need to consult so many of these dark texts.
You may tell them that their Kai works for the good of Bajor. And leave me. I have work to do.
Pickup wax, I always hate it. But you can't avoid it, so.
Why are you still here?
What would you like me to do?
Go away.
I don't understand.
I must concentrate.
But your eminence.
No, another word.
Very well.
Use another screwdriver here, a little different one, a little more copacetic here.
They're beautiful.
And there we go.
That depends. Have you talked to the Joy Freight and Shipping?
You're back on the active list.
I forgive you. But from here on in,
I'm not to interfere with your work unless you tell me to. Or it's absolutely necessary. I'm just joking.
you better be.
Oh man, yuck. Definitely gonna have to polish those suckers afterwards, huh? My. Okay. Take a drink of my soda. And work on these tops again here.
The brain launched a counteroffensive against the forces in the Gentaka system. And we've broken through in 2 places.
These might take a half hour to get off. I don't know.
While others seek justice. Agent is taking you
Oh,
to where the West was won.
man.
It's Heroes of the West. Sunday starting at 11:10 Central. Right here on H&I.
Come on.
Football payday. Don't worry. Just download
Sometimes they really on there good. Hell. You don't want to force them out, because if you pull the shaft out of the pickup, then you've had it. Then you got to replace it, and you don't want to do that. Oops. Plus, you don't want to mar your surface of the guitar here.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare or who wants to join soon. Holding in mind that it's an example of an all-in-one Medicare Advantage membership card.
We'll just keep working on it. I mean, that's all we can do at this point.
Medicare Advantage plans I've got, it pays the way for more than 50. They take care of all my pharmacy, they take care of all my medical, they take care of my doctor bills.
I actually don't even have to pay for a doctor visit, and that's fantastic.
If you're already on original Medicare or you're about to become eligible, you may be familiar with Parts A and B.
Those cover your doctor visits and hospital care. Things you also get in an all-in-one Medicare Advantage plan.
Be real careful. If you pry up, you want to be real careful, because you don't want to chip. You don't want to chip. It's actually better to pry under like that, because then you're getting the middle of it rather than the edge of it.
My pharmacy costs, my doctor costs.
Let's roll a list of potential benefits
Oh boy, they're just on there really good. That's all.
card. And remember, in addition to all of this, you're still getting the Medicare hospital benefits to which you're entitled. Oh, and are you sitting down?
You never want to glue them on, and I never glue them on. They were brand new when I put them on there, so the fit is just tight. That's all.
No trickery at all when it turns $0. I'm proof positive.
I love the $0 plan. That fits my pocketbook really well. Compared to original recipients, people with one of these all-in-one Medicare plans had 23% fewer hospitals.
Oh my, come on now.
Fewer emergency room visits, while also receiving more physician office tests and services.
I love my Medicare Advantage plan. I wouldn't get away from it for anything in the
I don't
world.
know where my other pry bars are.
Have been able to
I think they're in the desk here, but I can't really find them. I have to look. Nope.
One company, one complete and convenient package of Medicare benefits to help you get well.
I think they're in the other box. In my other toolbox.
That's the kind of value you can't afford to ignore. So why not find out more right now? Here's how. Call 800-286-3600.
I'll get them off. It's okay. I'm not too worried about it.
This is free information that could give you more coverage for less money. Call 800-286-3600
Be careful.
or go online now to learn more. Another cleaning tip from Mr. Clean. Struggling to clean tough bathroom messes with sprays? If you gotta try Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Just wet, squeeze, and erase tough messes around the bathroom. Mr. Clean Magic Erasers.
Jeez.
There's no clean like Mr. Clean.
mess with the. I want to mess with the. You'll get the thing loose, and then you're in trouble. I loosened that pot. You can hear it in there. Gosh darn it. Son of a mother. Okay. I need to find my other pry bars so I can help pry them up. So if I can get another pry bar up there, then I can go like that and get them off. I don't remember where they are though. Yeah, I loosened that pot. Just the jam nut on the pot, you know, nothing major. Shoot. That ain't cool.
Commander, weapons array is online. Phases are fully charged. Quantum torpedo launchers are loaded and standing by. Set a course to
Shoot. Okay. Gotta find something to stick under there because, just very lightly. Fudge. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, well. Okay. They've just become really, really tight in there. Yeah, I broke the shaft on this pot. I'm gonna have to replace all four, I think. Shoot. I don't know why those are on there so tight. I really, really, really don't. And it's not. If I can. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe not.
A few months ago, the thought of the Federation being driven from Cardassian soil would have been a cause of celebration.
Nope.
Dominion victories are no longer our victories.
Nope. Shoot. Yeah.
Awaiting your command. Excellent. Attack in 7 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace these pots. Shoot. Not good at all. It's okay. It's, shoot. That's dumb. Yeah, they just become fused on there, and I can't get to them. I'm gonna have to break them in order to get them all off. I'm gonna have to break them all in order to get them all off. That's just all there is to it. Careful.
You may have gingivitis, and the cause could be bad breath, sickening gums, and possibly tooth loss. Help turn back the clock on gingivitis with periodontics. Leave bleeding gums behind. Periodontics.
Everyone makes mistakes. But what if life was as forgiving as the general disorder? You're in, and the general will cover you, even with a less than perfect driving record.
Dang. Yep, I'm gonna have to break them all in order to get them all off. And that really sucks. Wow, it's the first time I've had to do that in many years. I mean, many years. Oh, son of a mother. That was dumb. It's not a big deal. They're expensive pots. They're genuine pots. But yeah, see, that one loosened up on me. Now I'm gonna have to get four knobs. I don't think I have 4 knobs left. Maybe I did. Gold hat knobs. Son of... I've got some new ones somewhere. Boy, this is going to be a 2-day job now, unfortunately. I'm probably going to stop this video here pretty quick and just go on to my other unboxing video. Really disappointed. Really disappointed. Really. It happens. It's no big deal.
Don't miss this opportunity to bring your friends and family together. Call this number or search share on omahasteak.com to order yours right now.
Just disappointed. So I'm gonna have to dig out 4 brand new knobs and 4 new pots, and those were new pots. So I'm drastically unhappy right now. But it's okay. These things happen. And you just replace them one at a time, and no harm, no foul. You know, it is what it is. Shish kebabbers. Yep. Son of a mother. Oh. Now what else? Yeah, okay. Yeah, when I spun that, I spun the thing off and it broke the... it broke the capacitor off and it broke the ground wire off. So now I got my work cut out for me. Yeah, oh well, it happens. Oh, man, why is that broke? Yeah, that pot's toast. These are mini 500K Gibson pots. So. Oh lordy. But that's alright, we'll live. Shoot. Yeah. Large sized Gibson pots. But I think I want to use the minis, stick to the minis, I think. Which I have a bountiful of, so it's all good.
I'm happy to report that the Chitopra system is ours once again. A step in the right direction.
Got lots of pots, many pots. So I'm not worried about not having enough pots, that's for sure. And that's potentiometers, that's what pot means, not the other kind of pot. So, yeah, I need to get out 4 new pots, 4 new knobs. Boy, that's a bunch of BS. But it happens. Yeah, okay, well, what can you do? I'm not gonna sit here and hiff and haw and moan on it. It is what it is. Knobs. Shoot. know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, it's the way the cookie crumbles on this. I'll put this back in the bag to keep the dust off of my new pick guard that I just finished making. Okay, so there's that. Ah, shoot. Come on. Yeah, I'm highly disappointed, but things like this happen. You know, it happens, what can I say? But it'll be fine, and it'll be back better than ever, with 4 new pots and 4 new knobs. I might go with a different knob. I might go with gold knobs. I'll go more with the theme, the color. I was just trying to make a little color variation because of the spaltings in the wood, and add, you know, black screws and black, you know, insets, and kind of add to it. But I think the gold ones will probably actually look better. I think. So there is that. Oh, I'll take care of the body. All right.
Followed by Enterprise, then NYPD Blue. Right here on H&I.
Okay, well, what can you do? Let me change my clock settings.
$2 medium latte, cappuccino, or Americano from 2 to 6 p.m. The holidays run on Dunkin'.
If you have a child whose curiosity has no limits, give them Little Passport. Every month, your Little Passport package is sent with their name on it, loaded with hands-on projects, puzzles, activities, and perfect gift. Buy now at littlepassports.com. Must be 18 years or older to order.
Who's ready for a quick ride?
Let's not talk about constipation. Seneca's natural vegetable laxative ingredient means occasional constipation won't be on your mind.
Aye.
Say no more to occasional constipation with clinically proven effective Seneca. Also try new Seneca Ginger Care, made from natural ginger root. Helps relieve occasional upset stomach and nausea.
Cake in the conference room. Show them you're ready to be your own boss. That's the beauty of your smile. Crest 3-dimensional whitening removes stains, whitens in between teeth, and protects from future stains.
Okay, clock set.
Looks like your throat was painful. No worries. Dave, you're not. Dave can spend up to $75 right now. Download Dave.
Alright everyone, thank you for joining me on this classic guitar video. Sorry we had a little bit of glitch with the knobs and the pots. Sometimes that happens. That type of thing hasn't happened to me in probably 20 plus years, where you can't get the knob off and you end up pulling your shaft out. And then if you do it on one, you might as well do it on the others and then replace the pots. It's a shame because those are good quality Gibson pots. So I just blew about $100 by breaking those, and I broke them on purpose. I could have left them, but yeah, I needed to tighten the shaft down, and in order to get the jam nut, you have to take the knobs off. Plus, they were a little bit scratchy when I did test play at the beginning of this video, so that's all right. I will replace them tomorrow. Tomorrow I will get out 4 new pots and 4 new knobs, and we'll go from there. And thank you for joining me. This show is brought to you by Guitar Center of Glendora, and I will do another video after this, which was to be my first video for unboxing, unpackaging. And that's going to be a short video. So thank you for joining me, and see you next time, and happy guitaring.